NBA basketball. Along with Greg Anthony, Brent Barry in our sideline. And Greg, these are two of the more stacked teams when you look at their depth. Sometimes that can be a challenge for a coaching staff.
No doubt about it. Anytime you've got to divvy up minutes, somebody's going to be unhappy. But you need a deep roster if you want to contend.
Now Golden State's starting five. The championship core of the Warriors is out there. Curry and Thompson in the backcourt with Green working at power forward. Then it's Wiggins and it's Jackson Davis in at the five. And so White will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Curry outside. Hits the three-point foul.
Curry is just... lethal from outside.
Here's Tatum, and slam dunk by Tatum.
Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding, rising up off the ground.
And Thompson puts up a deep three, and Tatum pulls it down. Here's Boston now. Here's White. Sinks the 15-footer.
Well, an outstanding floor general right there. Holiday has switched between point guard and off guard, and a great feel for when guys are open.
No doubt, Craig, Jason Tatum is an all-NBA player, and this guy continues to improve.
And JT's scoring average increasing in each of his first 5 seasons. I just love how he gets to the line more, being more aggressive. Tatum was the guy on a finals team at just 24 years old.
Wiggins drives in. Out to Thompson. Lets it go with the three. Drills the three-pointer.
Totally reactionary. Not even thinking about it. Klay Thompson playing with some confidence.
Outside, Porzingis. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Just a much smaller defender on him. He does the exact thing at the right moment. Goes straight to the rim.
Curry passes to Thompson. Buries the long-range jumper. Thompson's got 6.
And Klay Thompson, one of those guys where you hit the switch as a lights-out shooter.
Pass to Holiday. He kicks it to White. For the three. It's White on the wing. From past the arc. Green with the rebound. The Warriors have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Here's Curry. Again, Golden State.
Smart shot selection from Curry, just finding a gap in the defense.
Here's White. Releases from 15. Porzingis can't hit.
I saw a green light there. He's not going to get away with that kind of lapse all that often here tonight.
Tatum's shot is off. Golden State's gone 3 of 4 on three-pointers in the first quarter, doing well from long range. And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Al Horford, he's checked in for Boston.
Coming onto the floor for the Celtics.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter.
How about the chemistry on that play and the recipient, Klay Thompson?
And it's Porzingis with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. 7-point differential. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Ask any player who's the best perimeter defender, they'll all say Jrue Holiday.
Jrue is elite on that end of the floor. He can force turnovers, disrupt and just damage plays and challenge all the shots. You think you've lost him, and he's right there with you.
Porzingis passes to Horford. It's rebounded by Golden State. Higgins outside. They kick it out to Green. Thompson with it, and it's Horford picking him up. It's Curry. That time on the assist by Thompson. Curry's got 9.
Well, Klay is going to draw that kind of attention, and that's going to open up opportunity.
Celtics trail by 9. Takes a shot at the elbow. Green with the rebound. Green's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And Thompson puts up a deep 3. Out of bounds, Boston takes possession. Ball checked in for Golden State.
Substitution for the Warriors. Number 3, Chris Paul.
The Celtics have gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. Here's Porzingis. Draymond Green pulls it in.
Mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
And that's a foul called on Porzingis. That's his first foul. Both teams will make substitutions. 1:41 left in the first quarter. Pass to Podziemski to the left side wing. Here's Jackson Davis. 6 to shoot, and it's Paul penetrating, and easy 2 points on the layup. Paul's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. You know who that was.
In the 2016 and 17 drafts, GA, Boston ended up with the 3rd pick overall both of those years.
And they nailed those picks, getting Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum back-to-back, setting up their franchise for years.
And the new CBA challenging the top spending teams, Brent. That certainly affects the Warriors, doesn't it?
Yeah, Kevin, the roster is not getting any younger, but it's getting more expensive. So to sustain that kind of payroll, especially with the way the tax system is set up, it's something the Warriors are just going to have to deal with at some point and make some very critical decisions around what this roster is going to look like.
And the call will go against Jonathan Kuminga. That is his first foul of the game.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Gary Payton is checked in for the Warriors. Here's Pritchard. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
And he makes the first. And Greg, the way the Celtics have approached this season in terms of intensity, I think they clearly feel, though, they have unfinished business.
They've been so close to a title for a number of years. They've even been title favorites at times. It's part of the maturation process, as excruciating as it may be. And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
All night long, in control of the pace, and you don't want to let go of that rope right now.
Horford. Warriors with the rebound.
Well, that's how to protect the rim without fouling. Force him into an awkward release and a bit of an adjustment on the layup.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Few better athletes in the league than Jaylen Brown, and he stays in attack mode.
Really left alone that time. Paul's got 6.
And yeah, he's not messing around. He wants no part of a comeback in this one.
Well, he's grabbed a tee and a blanket because he's putting this one to bed.
Here's Pritchard. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Golden State Warriors. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Warriors.
Straight away, they've opened things up offensively with skillful passing, running smart plays, and just setting guys up for success.
It feels like the three-point line has opened up really early in this one, too. They've been looking confident from behind the arc, but there's a lot of attempts going up.
Looney passes to Kuminga. It's deflected, and he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
And he buried a bunch of shots from the stripe in that last game.
At the line for the Celtics, Jason Tatum at the line with 1 shot.
Tatum no good on the free throw. And we've heard defensive-minded players, Greg, say, man, everything is a foul nowadays. You can't even touch the guy. You can't defend. Do they have a point?
It's getting tough, isn't it? I mean, you can't use your hands. You have to be set. It's almost like they want defenders to be traffic cones.
The Celtics making a switch here. Hauser's checked in. So for the Golden State Warriors right now, they're going to go small with Paul and Curry as the guard pair. Jonathan Kuminga out there with Payton, and it's Looney into the pivot spot manning the middle. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Jason Tatum said his quiet demeanor may belie his hunger to win for some people. He said, I feel like sometimes I come off so laid back that I don't know if people understand how much I invest into this game, how much I care, how hard I work, because I'm not the loudest or may show everything. Kevin?
Yeah, you know, his passion, DA, for the game is right there. We appreciate your story. Here's Tatum. Tatum gets it inside.
Nice little finish there inside from Tatum. He is so quick to get up when he's near the rim.
Paul kicks to Payton. Tries it from 19. Good. He hits the jump shot. Payton's got 6. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Outside Tatum. And another basket for Boston. Here is Paul. 6 points for him. Pass to Kuminga. Misses the 3. Celtics trail by 15. Here he goes. Hauser misses.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
Paul passes to Curry. 6 on the shot clock. Out to Payton. Fires the 3. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Payton's got 7 points here in this quarter.
And simply one of the best to ever do it. Chris Paul always making the right play.
To the right side. Outside Tatum. And Curry pulls it down. Warriors leading by 18.
And Brent, Steph Curry has so much love for this game. He's a true ambassador for the sport.
But with Steph, anything that he touches seems to turn to gold. I mean, he loves hoops no matter what it is. Supports the women's games. He's involved with youth athletics in the Bay Area and back home in Charlotte. And this guy just loves to see the sport grow as much as he has.
Thompson, he's checked in for Stephen Curry. And here's Tatum for 3. Warriors with the rebound. Looney's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
And for those of you just joining us, we're in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. And Kuminga throws it down.
You leave it to CP3, statistically one of the top 10 assist men, not just in the league now, in the history of the game.
Back to White. A 3 from Porzingis. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Golden State's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Here's Thompson. Rebounded by the Celtics. Porzingis with the ball, and it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Al Horford's checked in for Tatum.
Number 42, Al Horford.
Warriors leading by 22. Stolen by Holiday. Oh, and here comes Porzingis all alone. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Quick, active hands. Holiday knows a thing or two about collecting some steals.
And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for the Warriors. Driving inside. From outside the arc, Porzingis with the rebound.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
Holiday gets the bucket.
Well, right now, Drew Holiday has the defense in the sandbox, just toying with them.
That's tipped. And a fast break now for the Celtics. And there are the Celtics with another basket.
They start that play with aggressive defense, finish with aggressive offense.
Well, a lot of times coaches will tell you that if you play great defense, you're going to get a reward. It was a good possession all the way around.
Over in the corner, White. Off target with his three.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
No one near Payton as he lets it go. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got his 8th assist in the game. It's White on the wing. Holiday gets the bucket. Holiday's got 6 in the quarter.
Well, a longer point guard out there, Drew Holiday, can score close into the rim with that kind of size.
And the foul on Drew Holiday. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Warriors making a change here.
Substitution for the Warriors. Number
56 seconds left now here in the second. Here's Podziemski. It's hauled in by Brock.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game. Well, he finds some space in that in-between gap there. Too bad he can't release that one on target.
And there's Thompson. That's good on the assist by Paul. Thompson's got 10.
And he can get to the medium range as Clay's able to find some room and still trigger it.
Here's White. The Warriors pull it in. Looney's got his 5th rebound in this one. And Thompson puts up a deep 3. That one misses. It's his 5th miss. He's made 4 baskets. Back to Horford. From downtown. And it's Looney with the rebound. Looney's got 6 rebounds in the game. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Plenty of room to knock down the shot.
And we're well aware of how dangerous Klay Thompson can be. You remember that 37-point outburst in 1 quarter.
And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Warrior. Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the 3rd quarter underway. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Klay Thompson with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
The wing pairing, it's White and Brown. Kristaps Porzingis is out there with Tatum, and it's Holiday in at the point. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Here's Curry. Wiggins outside. Back to Curry. Puts up a deep 3. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Curry's got the first basket of the 3rd quarter for the Warriors. On offense, here are the Celtics. You know, we talk so much, Brent, about Steph Curry shooting. What about his leadership skills and what that means to the team?
Now, there's no doubt the team feeds off of Steph's positive joy and energy and his commitment to the game. He wills them to victory night in and night out.
The 3 from Tatum. It's hauled in by Jackson Davis. Jackson Davis has got 6 rebounds here tonight. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, guys. Now, culture is thrown around a lot in the NBA, but the Warriors team has it in spades, and Kevon Looney says the way we play is the way the locker room is. It's fast, loose, and disciplined. As long as you work, you're able to enjoy what you're doing. Everyone has input, and I think the biggest thing with our culture is we always talk about playing with joy. Kevin?
And they do. Love it, David. Good stuff. Thank you so much. A nice shot by Brown.
And that passing ability really helps separate Tatum from so many others because the defense has to focus on his ability to score. And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Got that one up quick. Thompson's got 15.
Is that the shot that gets Klay Thompson going? Most of them do.
Brown outside. Over Wiggins. And it's Brown that time on the assist by Tatum. Tatum's got 3 assists in the game. And Thompson launches it from deep. Rebound Boston. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Left side, Brown. And the turnover again by Boston. Warriors leading by 23. Curry kicks to Wiggins. Back to Curry. Thompson outside. And the foul on Jrue Holiday. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter.
And Wiggins' game continues to evolve. You saw that right there. Good eye movement, found the shooter.
The Celtics have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Stolen by Thompson. Puts up a deep 3. Brissett grabs the miss. Outside Holiday. Over Thompson. Boston again missing.
Pretty lax defense there. He's going to see fewer and fewer chances if he can't bury those kind of jumpers.
To the inside. And taken away by Brown. Holiday against Thompson. Brissett. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Curry way outside the long distance. Three is buried. Curry's got 17 now.
And Steph Curry is a brilliant offensive basketball player. The D backs up, and he just shoots that one off the dribble.
The shot by Holiday, no good. The Warriors have gone 2 for 3 at the foul line in this game.
And as a unit, they're shooting 78% from the line. That's a solid number to work with on the season.
And more artwork from the greatest shooter we've ever seen. Curry making it look easy.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Zinkis, he's checked in for Brissett. Horford comes in for Derek White. And it's Pritchard in for Jrue Holiday. And the Warriors also making a change. Paul's checked in.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Kicks to Thompson. Over Brown. The shot by Thompson, no good. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. Thompson with the rebound. The Warriors shooting 31% here in the third. Offensively, they are looking bleak. Lets it go from deep. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Thompson's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Warriors. 1:30 left in the third quarter. And you think about Klay Thompson's career, Brent, an incredibly resilient player. Look at all he's overcome.
Now you think about those injury cards dealt out to Klay. Well, here's an ACL. Not only that, he gets the Achilles card. So he did it twice, and he continues to play at a high level.
And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Thompson's got 9 points here in the second half. Boston's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Horford finds Tatum. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here, guys. In good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Different look here for the Warriors. The Celtics shooting their 5th free throw of the game here. And the free throw, no good. And Greg, the massive contract extension for Jaylen Brown this past summer, for a time, the richest in NBA history.
And you gotta pay to play, or in this case, to contend for titles. With Tatum and Brown, the Celtics have that opportunity.
And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That is his first foul of the game.
Man, it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
And the Warriors making a change here. Saric is checked in. Tries the spin move. Here's Podziemski. That three off the mark. The pass to Pritchard. Right side Horford. Good if it goes. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. The 3 quarters of play all in the books. And this one all but over already. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Now the passing for the team becoming contagious, this time involving the big.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Looney out there with Kuminga. Then there's Payton. Then it's Chris Paul. And it's Podziemski in at the 2-guard spot. The Warriors shooting so far very efficient all around, about 55%. Bounce pass from Paul. And again, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Pass to Hauser. Here's Tatum. And they cash in right away with the quick shot.
Oh, the control Tatum plays with is just mesmerizing.
Paul passes to Kuminga. Here's Podziemski. 16 feet away. Good as the jump shot falls. Podziemski's got 4 points in the quarter.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
And there's the foul. It's on Payton Pritchard. That's his first foul.
Fouling like that isn't how you get back in the game.
The Celtics making a switch here. Holiday's checked in. Curry's checked in for Golden State. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Curry's got 21 in the game.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
And how about the willpower of Tatum? He just takes over and finishes through the contact.
Payton finds Paul. And there's the foul. It's on Payton Pritchard. That's foul number 2 for him.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Now here's Paul. Inside. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Assisted.
Man, Looney is so long, gets up there and flushes it.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Unloads from 9. Again, the Celtics good for 2.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Paul looking around. Curry kicks to Paul. Here's Kuminga. And Kuminga throws it down.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Pass to Pritchard. And there are the Celtics with another basket.
And Tatum is all about doing what's best for the team. Superb as a ball mover in terms of finding his teammates.
Kuminga with a wide open look. And another 3 for Golden State.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Driving in, outside Holiday. And Curry pulls it down. Curry's got 4 rebounds in this game. Another 3 for Golden State.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
And I don't know how they keep doing this, but every time down, The resulting possession ends up at the three-point line, and a fairly efficient shot attempt at that.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
He lobs up the alley-oop pass, an emphatic alley-oop jam.
Kind of a simple job for Looney out there, but he's willing to do it. Gets into the middle and fights for that board.
For Boston, they've gone 6 of 8 from the field in the fourth so far. It's been a great start to this final quarter for them. Here's Holiday. Warriors with the rebound. Curry's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. To the middle. The alley-oop layup, very well done.
Oh, what a pass, and then he lays it in with the circus move.
So smooth. Passes it to Tillman. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
Warriors ball.
Both teams deciding to change it up.
On the court.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time. And the Warriors making a change here. Thompson's checked in. .152 left in the fourth. Shoots from the corner. The Warriors pull it in. Looney's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That's his 5th foul.
Personal foul. 3rd team foul.
A minute 42 left here in the fourth quarter. Kuminga dishes to Paul. Thompson outside. Beyond the arc.
Well, without the D from Holiday there, that shot probably has a better chance of going in. His hustle altered that attempt.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Warriors.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win, a game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And, you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Chris Paul.
Serving up feeds all night long. He was the best teammate that they had on the floor.
Walsh can't get it to go.
And probably coming out of the game anyway. I think we're officially into garbage time. And luckily, they've got terrific depth at that position. If there's one spot on the floor where they can afford to lose somebody, that would probably be it.
How much more you could say about CP3? Name a better floor leader. There's not one.
Brissett has checked in for the Celtics. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Pritchard. Brissett passes to Pritchard, and he finishes nicely on the layup.
And he found the soft spot in the D on that possession.
Golden State's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. Another possession, another assist.
25 assists. What an unselfish performance.
He has been a sensational playmaker. And here's Brown outside, and it's Looney with the rebound. And the Warriors with possession here. And there's the foul. It's on Brissett. So that will be his 2nd foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. When you look at Chris Paul, Brent, what sets him apart from other point guards?
Well, he's just such a master of not only the mid-range, but delivering passes and making sure that big guys are accountable for the role player that they're having to guard on every pick-and-roll possession he plays in.
Here's Brissett, the rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Yeah, a nice, strong finish on the inside.
But, Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. On the wing, Thompson launches a 3. And Boston with the rebound. Tatum down low. Kuminga on him. Pritchard gets the bucket. Here's Paul. Thompson outside. Paul kicks to Thompson. His three-pointers off the mark. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's...
Thank you for that, David. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
And another one. Let's get it going. Nice move. With the jelly. No good from beyond the arc. Phone or no phone, you gotta call that. Oh man, now that foul was obvious. Count the tape. That's a bottoms. Crossover. That's a foul. Oh, he's got the high hand. Oh, dang. Gotta blame that one on the win. No good from downtown. Fuego! So sorry. His game, that is. Get it out. All right, here we go. Let's get it. Oh yeah, baby. Jelly! It counts. Rotate, rotate. Find a hot hand. Hey. He's looking for a bucket. He's looking to add to the scoreboard. I'll introduce you. That is him, ladies and gentlemen. He is him. Let's get to work. I want to see if they can expose the defense. Jelly! Yeah, he's greedy with the boards today. He's unconscious. Off target at the rim. No good from distance. Misses from deep. Oh, where's the handles? Yeah! Jelly! Yo, come on, man. We came to see some buckets. Count it from outside. He is steamrolling people inside. Just too physical. Yo, that's all day. That's all day. Good with the J.
Spending on expensive, yeah. Nigga, my reasons, yeah. Them never see this kind thing. Yes, I'm a fresh yacht. Celebrity crush in my villa. Bottom to the top. Then I took up for a ride. Cruising in the sunset. Fast money, fast life. Haters wanna. Yeah, why? Ain't nobody fly like me, Spending on expensive, yeah. Neck on my wrist, I see,
these doing this flight. And I ain't talking about essentials, man. Talking about the penthouse or the Arabic villa or the fresh. I'm on a different kind of time. I grab the sea bass with the chopsticks and hit it with a lime. Ain't no asking about my lady, you can bet that she's fine. She get better with time, yeah. The Maybach leather came in elephant's breath. These kind of colors you don't know unless your earnings are blessed. Opposition, just a test. Intoxicated by revenge. The suit in navy blue but chose the burgundy breast. AP fresh, my watch collection, the rest. Hearing lies if you ain't heard I'm the best. Me and Rem, I got the remedy to purge your distress.
Ain't nobody fly like me, spending on expensive, neck on my wrist icy, small boy but I'm mighty, ain't nobody fly like me, spending on expensive, neck on my wrist icy, them never see this kind of thing. Russian, cruising in a bima, Russian, cruising in a bima, Russian.
Will do for a little entertainment system. Midnight. I'm here for the PlayStation 2. The best entertainment system to hit the world.
Perfect. Don't work, I be on a game all day. Don't text if you want attention from me. Roscoe's won't take the EBT. Guess I gotta go get this money. Looks like biscuit stairs don't faze me. Just mad, don't care, don't faze me. Take it back, first world problems, internet problems, influences. Don't you know that I'm stuck on stupid, and I'm a child. Mindless. So I picked up my controller and no PlayStation, I played them. 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 Perfect. Don't school. Genius got me at attention, shawty. Mom said can't be on a game all day. Can't say forget this money. And I get this money. So I picked up my controller. No PlayStation, I played that. Perfect. No PlayStation, I played that. No PlayStation, I played that. No PlayStation, I played that.
You lose.
Listen,
I don't know why you're not answering your phone, but anyway, this is your mom. I hope that you would talk to me, because this is really unusual for you not to answer your phone. Bye.
Sitting on my lawn, counting up this change that I found in the car. I don't know if bread was paid. You know me, I ain't tripping, shawty. Internet's on, bills too late. That's just not what I care about. They say they don't know what they missing. Shawty, more ideas for the things they chase. Buy Chanel, would ignore it mostly, girl.
Press start.
Do I need it? Look, girl, you proud of me. Erase your brain, that's what we call a. I play my seed to grow this money tree and reckon loosely smile. P's and Q's on point like snitches do annoy my pinnacle pivot was pivotal when the traveling man won't end the line. It was my mayday, spring my payday, need that emphasize. Infinite relay, this in a speed race marathon.